Okay, so you have this InDesign brochure that you need to save down to CS4 and CS3. Well, let me start off by laying to rest some rumors and breaking a lot of hearts out there. First thing that you need to know is that InDesign CS5 will not save down to CS3. It will only save down to CS4. And I'll hit on that in just a second. But first, what if you go up to File and you're going to Save As and you don't see an option here to save down to CS4? That's because in order to save this document down, you need to export it by clicking on File, Export, and when the dialog comes up, you'll see this little option here for InDesign Markup IDML. And essentially what that is a compilation of XML files that InDesign can interpret to rebuild the document. So if we save it down to that format, we will be able to reopen that in CS5 if we want to, or open it in only CS4. And then CS4 will utilize that XML to interpret the document, but in doing that, any of the new features that were in CS5 will be stripped because those features are not found in CS4. And because of the major overhaul in CS5, there's no way to downsave down to CS3. So the workaround for that essentially that you have to do is save it down to an IDML file to CS4, and CS4 will allow you to export that into an IDMX file, which is the term that you might be used to from CS3, the InDesign Inner Exchange file format. But unfortunately, CS5 will not downsave to CS3. So downsaving it to CS4, and then from CS4, downsaving it to CS3, which is really quite a big workaround. And if you can avoid having to downsave to CS3, probably your best bet is if you receive a file from an InDesign CS3 user, then you're pretty much the owner of that file at that point.